guys, Red Danger Fox here. I'm gonna continue with this what if because it's what if weekend. That's why I'm gonna start calling this. Oh, and everyone, please, and this is gonna be the only time I am gonna say this. If you haven't, I did say this like once before in like a very old video of mine, but if you have nothing nice to say, I rather please do not say it or do not. Basically, a little rant. Where I left off is when Deku saves Sue, aka Froppy, the sea hero. I think that's her name. Basically, Deku does, like, lets out a low and loud growl. Even though he was looked upon as a villain, and Katsuki was looked upon as a hero, the way how Katsuki and Deku act during this was very strange. Katsuki wanted to keep the battle going for he could get more fame. Well, Deku just wanted to outright finish it because he saw an opening. The rules of this technically follow as, if you see an opening against a villain, take it. Even if it might cause some damage, you have to take the little gateway to finish the battle, or else you're gonna prolong the thing longer. You're not acrobats or theaters. You're heroes. That's what I saw in one comic. So basically, Deku does take the opening that Katsuki let open. Save Froppy, as he was looked upon as a villain, and Deku looks very villain-like, but he tried to make himself look a bit more friendly, which kind of failed. As Deku does pick up Froppy, and in a lone, muffled, loud voice said, "Are you okay?" She said, "Yeah, I'm okay, just my leg's a bit hurt." As Deku said, "Okay, fine, I'm gonna take you to the heroes and..." Oh, wait, hold on. He's here, great! As he looks over to this blonde, spiky hair boy, as Bakugo said, "Ha, who's here, Deku outright said, you dumb fuck. You basically kept the battle going whilst this girl was in danger. You call that heroism? I call that idiots. I call you an idiot because you basically let the battle go on while this innocent civilian is in danger. That is not what a hero should do. We are not acrobats. The heroes are not acrobats. Or someone who does theater, because I don't know what it's called. Acrobats. They are heroes. They are supposed to save people, not prolong the fight to the point where it's literally just an acrobat show. What you were doing was basically an acrobat show, not saving someone. As Katsuki tried to fight back in his own words, as Deku lets out a loud, muffled growl of some type. Hold on, I'll show you. Okay guys, here it is. You could follow the user YouTube channel right there. It's on the screen right now, and here's the video. Deku let out that loud growl, and I'm sorry for anyone who is wearing headsets and letting this all out in loud volume. I'm so sorry. Basically, Deku was looked more upon as a villain even more because Deku let out that loud growl. As Sue very obviously said, very bluntly, that makes you sound like a villain. As Deku just looks at her and just said, "Shit, you're right." As Deku said, "Okay, I'm gonna I could walk. Yeah, sorry. So since Deku has been bullied his entire life, he still doesn't know how to talk to girls in general. He knows how to talk to females, but he doesn't know how to act around them or how to talk to them without stuttering or blushing entirely red. And right now, Sue just sees in his Wendigo form like a light pinkish red blush on his face, even though it's a skull. And the thing is, as previously said in my first what if on this, Deku could basically mimic a voice. Right now he's mimicking his own voice as a human because he cannot actually speak. Wendigos are not able to speak but copy voices. And yeah, Deku is gonna be able to copy voices as a Wendigo. As Deku basically helps her up, technically like props her up as like a crutch, because her leg is hurting as he helps her walk over towards the heroes. As the heroes do like get a bit nervous because the way how Deku looks, he is a massive dude, the exact same size as All Might, and he's a teenager. That's scary actually. And the thing is, you could see like internal organs, you could see his stomach, you could see a part of his lungs, his liver. You could only see that and a bit of his heart. That's all you could see. The way how the heart functions, and people do like look upon that and think it's a bit gross, because you see the internal organs. They are not covered by anything, not flesh, no fur, because literally you see the only thing that is mainly showing on Deku is his internal organs showing fur, a bit of flesh that is under the fur, and bones, and that's it. That's what makes Deku his Wendigo form. As he does shapeshift back into his civilian form, as he does see, all the people see like this nice looking boy, he looks a bit tired, but they do see something that is a bit strange to them. Scratch marks on his neck, that makes it look like gills. But it's a world of quirks. It's a world with quirks. Literally anything could be a quirk. Acrobats could be a quirk, who cares? And that's what happened. You know, people question, the heroes do like tell him that was not right to basically step in, like, well, actually, it was good that you stepped in, but using your quirk as well as you, what's your name, child? Bakugo Katsuki. Even you, Bakugo Katsuki, that is against the law, but we will give you a warning for now. Both of you are in serious trouble. Bakugo, what you did and what this boy said, Izuku Midoriya, said was true. You did make an acrobat show, because you basically hold off the fight for longer than it should. He saw an opening to save the girl. You just kept going into this little show. As the boy said, we are heroes, not acrobats. As All Might shows up and said, okay, yeah, I walked through and saw all this and I wanted to ask what happened. And the heroes told everything. All Might saw the footage, and he said, Midoriya is technically right in a way, but Bakugo did stand in first and did help the girl out in some way that he can. Maybe he didn't see the opening. And this young lad helped her in a way. Sue oddly thanks both guys, but mainly thanks Midoriya because he truly saved her while Bakugo made an acrobat show. Yeah, and this what if I'm gonna be a bit rude. So who cares? Deku does ask if she's truly okay and if there's any way for he could help her. She does say that she does need a ride home, and if it's okay with him, if he could take her home. And this was literally broadcasted live, and all the people girls obviously flirting. As then you see this green haired boy face turns into a bright pink, kind of, because he still doesn't know how to talk to a female. As Deku said, sure. Well, other people think that she's flirting, but actually she just needs a ride home, because she has 2 little siblings. Apparently she has siblings. Sue is the oldest, then it's her younger brother, and then her youngest sibling, which is her younger sister. Just for any clear. And I have no clue what their names are. Sue just said, okay, you don't need to be flustered. As Sue just obviously just blurred that out, and speaking her mind, like, seriously, that's kind of cool. We in the world with quirks, technically you are basically living in the future. Anyways, Sue, I'm gonna skip after Sue got her leg treated. They just told her it was sprained. It's just a sprain, probably because she was in that sludge van for a bit longer than how it was supposed to be expected, and it caused her leg to get hurt. As she said, okay, as Deku carried her, like, either bridal style or, bridal style. He props her up and makes sure that her leg is not touching the floor, because that's what the ambulance said. Because it will hurt, trust me, it does hurt. As Deku literally walks with her to where her house is, and this was literally broadcasted, and sees Bakugo walking away from everything,